Collective, welcome to Sunday Vibes. I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. Welcome. So, I was getting in the energy that there is someone that secretly wants to be free so that they can come towards you. Free from some sort of either karmic situation with a family, friend, or lover. And they want to manifest you. Okay, so that's what I was getting. So let's see who this is. I don't know if they're free yet because I did see the Nine of Pentacles. But that could have been something that happened already, and it's because they feel like you're the right person for them. They see you as the Empress, or you could be seeing someone as the Empress. Remember, energies could be vice versa. He could be a she could be a he, so it'll be different for all of you. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see what's going on. Two more shuffles, Spirit, and thank you. Sunday vibes, Sunday vibes. All right, and happy Mother's Day to those out there, okay, that are mothers. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. Yeah, waiting for someone new to make me feel alright. Yeah. Okay. Look at that, the star. Oh, the apple of their eye. Somebody sees you as like, wow, you bring hope, you bring faith to this person. Somebody sees you as very dreamy, beautiful, or handsome. Okay. It's like I'm hearing wishing on a star, follow where you are. Somebody, you know what I'm getting? When you were young and your parents took you out and there was a waterfall anywhere, like as a child, this person would make a wish and throw, whatever their parents gave them, coins into it. And I don't know, or maybe as they got a little bit older, like maybe their teenage years, like 12, 13, and maybe they always wished for love. This could be you or them, so take it how it resonates. And it's almost like, then you went out throughout your lives, and you went through the ups and downs in love, and life happened, and all of a sudden I feel like this is coming back around, and it's a wish. This could be a recent wish, doesn't have to go back that far, but that's the picture I got in my mind. A child with a parent, or like a teenager with a parent, and it's like always wishing for the good things in life, and a special kind of love. So you may have wanted love, like this kind of love, for a long time, and somebody maybe wanted this kind of love as well, and they're looking at you in this way. Okay. Aquarius energy, and that's giving me this time. It had to happen around Aquarius season. And I don't mean season like January, February. I mean like Aquarius age, like the age of Aquarius. Because this is where the awakening is taking place, and has taken place in a lot of people. So it's like this love was saved for this particular time, because it had to do with two people that perhaps have a bigger purpose, and they were meant to awaken this lifetime and come together. I feel like that's what you guys promised each other before you were born, as far as your soul contract. That's what I'm getting from this card. Okay? So it had to be around this time. You had to know your worth. You had to see things from a higher perspective, and you had to work from your heart space. And understand unconditional love, and self-love and self-respect. That's what I'm getting here. Purifying your energies of anything outdated, as I do feel like there could be differences in maybe age, cultures, and there could have been certain belief systems that wouldn't have allowed you guys to be together when you were younger. If you would have met at a younger age, it would have been a very long longing for one another. I'm getting a lot from this card. Okay. So for this type of connection that I'm reading today, this is for those of you who have been healing and awakening, and some of you are far, you have many awakenings. Some of you are starting to awaken, and this person may be someone that is starting to awaken. The presence of you, or watching you as who you are, it's like you've become like the star, the show, the the main character in their life that they have been focusing on and wanting to go towards. So there's a level of alignment here between you and this person. Okay? This is what I'm getting intuitively. So let's see what else. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you could be single, very independent. You've been working on yourself, your independence, detachment, finances, going through a glow up, and basically you are prepared for that Ace of Pentacles, that offer, that blessing and love, even in finances, and someone you can build that Ten of Pentacles with. All right, that's what I'm seeing. So you are in your era of wish fulfillment, because you are in the era of healing, and you're on the right path, and you have faith. You still have faith in love, no matter what you've been through. Yeah, Five of Wands. There may be other people that want to try and intervene or create some form of drama or conflict when it comes to this connection. Okay? There may be other suitors that are interested and may be offended because they're going to be rejected, but those are people that don't understand your path and what you have healed from, because these are people that may still be in a lower vibration, not healing, not understanding even how to go about that, or what that represents once you're on the other side of healing, right? So it's really giving clueless. So they may see you as someone even like stuck up, or you think you all that, you think you're too good for them, and it has nothing to do with that. It's that you did the work behind the scenes that nobody understands, and you know your worth, and you know you deserve someone that is not bringing you Five of Wands, someone that is bringing you true love and protection and happiness, and coming to you in a balanced way. Okay? Something that people in the Five of Wands will never understand. It's all about competition, it's all about winning, and trying to conquer you, and that's just not what you're about. They can go fight amongst themselves there, while you sit back and nod your head, shake your head. Exactly. Nine. Yeah. They're gonna come out wounded if they try to get in between this connection with the Nine of Wands. Okay, and that's what I'm getting here. It's like they better turn around. Innocence. Yes. The return to innocence. You've returned to innocence. And again, what did I get about the child and the waterfall here? Okay, so for some of you, you've always dreamt for a beautiful love. And you've always been disappointed in love and always wondered why. You could be someone that's finding love later in life. Okay, so you could have watched a lot of people get married, have kids, even grandchildren. And for some of you, you may have children, you may not. But, maybe your children came at a later date, or it came from a situation that was not meant for you, and you always wondered, why is everybody, everybody else seems so happy, and what about me? But you were also able to see that those people weren't as happy as they presented, perhaps. Some of them might have, right? But different paths. But for you, whatever's coming into your life is special, and it has to do with this age of Aquarius and this awakening. That's what I'm getting here. And it's like when you were young and innocent, I feel like you wished for something beautiful like this. The Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles. You've learned a lot, and you're very connected to Source. You found your like you unlocked the door to the connection to the Most High, and to this you know, it's like when the student is ready, the teacher arrives. The teacher arrived, and it could be your spirit guides, it could be in a form of other people, um, and it opened the door for you. Yeah, confirmation. You surpassed some sort of limited belief systems that you had, any like traditional ways of thinking that you couldn't connect to, that maybe your family was always like trying to embed in you. Some of you stick out from the family, and a lot of people may have wondered why you choose your life the way you choose it, because they're all married and have children, or went about life a certain way. So you could be the black sheep, the person that does things in a different way, outcasted, looked down upon, stuff like that. But you're different. You have your purpose. When you became aligned to your purpose, things are very different for you. You could have chose this route to make everybody else happy, to appease everyone else, but you would have been miserable. And there's something really wrong with people being happy with your misery. And then when you're happy, they love to project and look down on you and hate on you. So there's something wrong with that. That is not unconditional love. That is conditional love. And a lot of you have, seen these people's reactions, whether they're friends, family members, or exes, or whatever. But you decided to listen to the Most High, the God within, and you're tapping into that, and you're in the right path. You're being guided by a higher power here. That's why you're in the Nine of Pentacles. Single, free, independent, not needy, and don't need anyone. Okay? Because the Most High got you. Five of Wands, Temperance. Yeah. It's like you're balanced, Earth Angel energy. You alchemize this drama that people try to bring to you over here. And they see you as balanced, and it's like it irritates them. It creates conflict within them because they cannot push your buttons anymore. Okay? If they try to get with you and you're like, no thanks, I'm good. It's like, then you gotta alchemize their energy, right? Their negativity. Their shadow that they try to project onto you. It's like you block it. You turn that negativity into something positive. And you understand why people go about this, and it's because they're unhealed. That's what I'm seeing here. So you've learned the art of balance and patience when it comes to this kind of drama and conflict. You understand it. And you have angels and the Most High that's been watching you since you were here. Since you were born. Okay? The Hermit. Yeah. Okay? You try to go within because you did go through, some sort of conflicts here with others. So you are the wounded healer with the Nine of Wands and the Star. You have healing abilities. You're tapping into your inner wisdom, and you're asking your spirits, the Most High, all the right questions. You have grown from innocence to the Hermit. So you've acquired a lot of wisdom here. Inner wisdom, and you're tapping into something that other people just don't understand. You're very tapped in. Okay, I can see your inner world here. It's beautiful. It's something that not a lot of people can see or understand when they're in this Five of Wands energy, Nine of Wands energy projecting onto everyone else. They have a lot of noise going on within them, a lot of chaos, conflict. And it's all because of, things that they are not taking accountability for, reflecting on, or even wanting to heal. All right? And that's just not what you're looking for. That's not the kind of relationships in love that you're looking for when it comes to anyone, for that matter. All right, let's do one more. Yeah, we have karmic connection here. So you've healed from karmic connections, okay? You've healed the inner child. You've understood why you connected to those types of people. Okay, I see the wounding here. You understood how to alchemize and self-heal as well from that, in the help with spirit and source, and opening your mind. Yes, the hangman, seeing things from a higher perspective with the hangman here. Awakening to something different. Okay, beautiful. And some of you, you're still learning. Okay, there may be a mentor in your life, or you're learning from someone, or you're just tapping in and getting the downloads from the Most High with the hangman. You see his crown is lit. Getting downloads. All right. A spiritual teacher. King of Swords energy. All right. This could be Archangel Michael here protecting you as well. Okay, you got angels around you. That's what I'm getting. Because of the Five of Wands, I feel like an Archangel here was protecting you. That's what I'm getting from this King of Swords. From this conflict. So this Archangel Michael or Archangel Metatron, whichever Archangel you feel connected to, Archangel Uriel could be here as well because of the awakening. He is the light of God energy. He works with ascending, awakening, and Archangel Metatron. Obviously, he's the keeper of the Akashic records, but he also works for healing and protection. And Archangel Michael is protective and helps with, if you have a twin connection, he helps with that, but he also helps with any spiritual warfare as well, which I feel the Five of Wands could have happened here. That's what I'm getting. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, I feel that, slowly but surely you are licking your wounds, healing, and understanding. Self-reflecting and gaining in wisdom and growing. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. Stabilizing your energy and going through that beautiful glow up and understanding things. I mean, so this is really nice. I like this. And yeah, of course, you have haters. What did I go into? When they don't understand this, they start to hate. It's like as soon as you walk away from these types of people, all their demons are interrupted, right? All of a sudden you stand out. It's like, why are you leaving the crowd? What's going on? All of a sudden they feel like you think you're all that. You think you're too good for us. No, this is something you did for yourself. It has nothing to do with them, but they take it personal. But this is something you had to do. You had to go off on your own to do. You couldn't take any of these people with you. They wouldn't have gone anyways. They would have kicked and screamed and called you crazy, and I'm sure they still do behind your back. But you had to figure life out for you. That's what you came here for. Okay, so the only one that you need to, make proud, so to speak, is you and the Most High. Okay? And you understand that. These people don't. So you could have been in a specific karmic connections, or these could be several, that, turned into haters. Right? But they wanted to maybe control you, possess you, cheat on you, lie to you, deceive you, and they expected you to put up with it. This could be friendships, lovers, family members. And they hate the fact that now you're stable. And I feel like you're going to meet someone here, and you're going to walk into a place that you can both call home. Something stable. Okay? Where two people celebrate each other. Yeah, there's a twin flame here. With the Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. This is the time where you were destined to meet this twin flame. Okay? Is what I'm getting here. It could be coming in fast with the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, Six of Swords. Many lessons had to take place. And now it's time for calmer waters. So this is somebody coming towards the knight, their twin, Knight of Swords with the Four of Wands. Some of you, I feel like you ascended a lot quicker with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords with Twin Flame into being grounded in your stability. It's like you set the foundation, right? When it comes to your mind, body, soul, spirit, and heart. And now here comes your twin with the Six of Swords into this timeline that you are in. So you accelerated here. And now your twin is coming here. Yeah, gaining the strength. He has gained the strength to move forward here. So this is beautiful. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Where they were, maybe held back before or dug their heels in or, whatever this was about. It could have been due to something that happened here where justice prevails here. But it looks to me like with justice here, they got the rite of passage because they finally gained the strength to move forward. So they also learned a major lesson here. Yeah, they were up in the clouds before. Could have been confused. They could have been struggling to, they were going through a death and rebirth, a transformation. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, judgment. So they heeded the call. Transformation was here. Either they were going to be their own demise, or they were going to get past this confusion or illusions that they were living under, and have this connection with you and evolve. Yeah, they were sitting here with the Five of Swords, with people, going up against them, talking shit, gossiping, wanting to win at all costs. They were in the battle here with other people. Okay, with their, they had to clear their energy or hire somebody to do so with white magic. King of Wands energy. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, I feel, has came into their strength, into their own. This is good. Alright, so we don't need to clarify the karmic connection. But let's see what else here. Because those were lessons. Yep, new beginning. Judgment. So a judgment is here. I feel like this is spiritual. And there's a new beginning here. Yeah, taking action. Rite of passage. Definitely. The Fool energy. Yeah, getting past mental imprisonment. It's right here with the Hangman and the Hierophant. For some of you, you became the muse for this person. 23:23 on the clock. Yeah. You could have caused major change for this person. It may have been, a tough pill to swallow at first. And yeah, they could have been kicking and screaming. This could be somebody that was watching you, admired you from afar, or you met briefly, or, whatever happened here. But what I'm getting is this is somebody you were meant to meet at this time, like a mutual awakened twin flame. So if you met them as you were awakening, but then they weren't awakened, I feel like spirit kind of restricted this person from your energy because you were going through a glow up here. And they weren't meant to come into your life till they caught up to you. You accelerated quicker than them when it came to this ascension. So this was all about divine timing. And Spirit was watching both of you. They were watching. Once they knew you were safe and ascending, they knew you were going to make it through and come into your purpose and do what you had to do. But they also had to watch your twin to see if they were going to succeed this lifetime. And ascend and to be able to come towards you, or if they were going to have a fall from grace energy, because one never knows because of free will. So they must have been on their ass, and pushing the signs and synchronicities, and you know, the dream state, having connections with you through the dream state. I feel like they went through a tough karmic situations too. Definitely. So let's talk about the star with innocence. Yeah, we have yeah, there you go. Money, blessings, winnings, success. Yeah. So wishes are really coming true here. You're tapping into what is your birthright, your God-given birthright. And that is your abundance, your blessings, because you are in that higher vibration. You're in alignment here. We have Gemini energy here. Okay, it's giving yin yang balance. This could be an aspect of your chart somewhere where, you know, you feel this sense of freedom and detachment. That's what I'm getting here. It also rules communication. With the Hierophant, it's giving communication from the downloads that you or this person is receiving, to be able to speak on this spiritual awakening that you've had and experiences. That's what I'm getting there. King of Swords, Temperance, Five of Wands. Yeah. You've also touched this person's heart. Okay, so I feel like someone here has learned and grown a lot, and they're learning how to alchemize conflict or inner conflict. Yeah, they might have been a hot mess before, and you've touched their heart. Alright, so I do feel like Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael is working with this person. The Hermit, Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Exactly, the glow up with the Hermit. There you go. Single. Okay, so see how both of you have butterflies here? That's from caterpillar to butterfly. Okay. So let's get a few messages from here. Actually, let me use this deck. And then we'll get some messages, and that's it. This is a pretty clear message for you and your twin. So I do feel like you guys will have union this lifetime. That's what it seems like here. Because someone is actually jumping into that timeline you're in. Yeah, there's a lot of envy towards you, okay? People feel they lack what they see in you, boss woman, or what they see in your twin. Take it how it resonates. I work diligently, I move silently and swiftly. I am creative and innovative. Okay, some of you are, you know, self-made entrepreneurs. You work for yourself, or, you know, you find your own way. You're very creative. Okay, awakening does tap you into more of your creativity, and, you know, you think of other ways to make money. You come out of the matrix energy, and you find your own way. You walk the path less traveled, and that's the toughest path, but in the end it's the most rewarding, as you can see, with money, blessings, winnings, and success, because of healing and having faith. It's like you were always meant to have this, but somewhere along the way in this beautiful God's green earth can sometimes feel like hell, and trauma is created by these karmics that surround you in this life. Family, friends, or lovers. Sometimes even strangers. Yeah, spiritual warfare. Exactly. Someone has kicked up the dirt and awakened the gods and the angels. There will be hell to pay. So there you go. You have the Most High God and you have the angels here. All of a sudden, they went into protection mode because you guys are chosen. Spicy duo here. A connection that can inspire fun, action, passion, tradition, dancing, great times, as well as great highs and lows. And we know the twin flame journey, there are many highs and lows, especially when we are going through this transformation and we clash at some points because we're trying to understand one another, whether face to face or from a distance. Um, and you challenge each other's belief systems and traditions. So somebody here may have been challenged because you were ascended way faster. So if they were watching you, or you guys had conversations or anything like that before, it was a challenge for this person because they were in mental imprisonment. They were still a caterpillar, not yet that butterfly going through that, transcendence energy. But at the end of the day, there you go. You've touched their heart and you are a perfect match. This person will help you realize why it never worked out with anyone else. There you go. Okay? And they're wiser for it. And getting through that confusion, that inner conflict. And there you go. Vacation. Time to spend some much needed time together. And I feel like because of the ascension has taken place here, this is exactly what's going to happen. A lot of things to talk about. Okay? Understanding that you actually connect more than with anyone that you've ever met. Okay? For those of you who are resonating with this reading. The twin flame doesn't quite go this way for everyone. We understand that. So, but this is for those of you who you see what's happening here between your own twin flame connection, and it has the potential to go the distance. Okay, that spiritual warfare ain't no joke. Okay, so yeah, single, ready to find that someone to warm up to, loyal, devoted, and faithful. So whoever this is ready to be loyal, devoted, faithful. Okay? They could have had a karmic connection here with someone that sparked spiritual warfare, and this was their biggest lesson. Okay? Ended up being like the catalyst. And divine intervention was definitely present in both of your lives here. Yeah, they were preparing for that moment because they knew you were going to run up against these types of lessons, these types of people that would challenge you. And they knew that because these people are in a low vibration with hater being there, some of these people were going to try to get in the way, go against you, or convince you otherwise, or persuade you or sway you in another direction. And I'm sure that's what happened with some of you here. Yeah, this is a hidden love, mutual attraction, and unspoken feelings due to other circumstances. So, yeah, so someone has not communicated yet with you, okay, because they're still learning right now. They're in that transitional phase, healing, learning, self-reflecting, and moving towards calmer waters. Not with the karmic anymore. They're in the phase of healing. Healing is taking place right now within your twin. And when you guys get together, it's a continuation of healing, understanding, communication that not necessarily always needs to be said between the two of you. It's a mutual spiritual understanding. It's very heartfelt and very connected. And you already know that, even if you haven't met this person, because you have experienced the connection through the 5D, the dream state, and you guys have a psychic connection. So you experience each other spiritually a lot of times before you ever do physically. It's unlike anything else. It's just, it's a hell of a roller coaster to get to this place right here. Because some people are more stubborn than others. Some people are more in their shadow than others. And these conditionings could be deeply embedded into someone to a point where everything else is, false, or they don't want to open their mind to anything else. But this is someone opening their mind up to a different perspective, a higher perspective. And we have boss man, business owner and or entrepreneurship. I am a forethinker, foreseer, and visionary, just like the boss woman. So you're meant to work together to have this blessings. I mean, you're blessed, and it's because you understood the assignment, you're learning the lessons, and you're surpassing them, you're transmuting it, and you're bringing things into balance. And as you bring yourselves individually into balance, not only is this connection coming into balance, but so is the world around you, because you're taking out the excess that doesn't apply into this newfound sense of self. Okay, you're surpassing it, you're moving past it, you're awakening, you're cutting off, dead weight, what doesn't serve your life at this time. First date with vacation. How do I like you this much? And I heard what's understood doesn't need to be explained. Exactly. It's like this person always wondered. It's hidden love. How do I like you this much? How am I so drawn to you? They had to understand this. But now, face to face with vacation here and first date. So that you guys may be at a distance here. Or, somebody may be taking some time off from work or their responsibilities to be with you, to understand this connection deeper. And, putting a face to the feeling, to the emotion, to the connection, to the experience. Whether you've seen each other before or, you're finally meeting face to face. I feel like it's been a long journey to get to this point. A very long journey. But it needed to be understood, overstood, and understood. And experience, internal experience had to take place in order for, it's almost like the surrender of what was always here to begin with. Sweet surrender. And it's not weakness. You have to be really, really strong to be in your power and surpass the people that try to cling or keep you in a low vibration. You have to have a lot of faith in the unknown, in the things that you cannot see, in order to get you to this beautiful state of mind, peace, balance, and connection within yourself, and connection to others, and in connection to your twin. I'm sure in between there's been a lot of lies, a lot of deceptions from other people. There's been a lot of confusion. There's been a lot of self-reflection. There's been a lot of disbelief. There's been a lot of ups and downs. But this feels like finally something is coming together here. So this, with the Temperance, King of Swords, and the Five of Wands, is giving the Five of Wands in reverse. Finally transmuting this energy so that one can think straight and see things simply for what they really are. Not for what our mind is telling us or confusing us, not what other people are saying, naysayers, not our stubborn, self-limiting beliefs or outdated ways of seeing or thinking. No, just simply seeing things as they are, awakened, and understanding that this is not a connection that's trying to go against us. It's actually the highest form of love, because you have that for yourself and you're tapped into your higher self. This is what you want your twin flame connection to look like. Even though the struggle was real, okay? There was a lot of like, oh, I don't know if this is ever going to come together. I don't know if this person is for me. I don't know about all this. But once the mind is at peace, someone can actually finally see. And once you dismantle all distractions from having power over your mind or your way of wanting to be, this can actually be seen. Then spirit can come in and you see the signs and synchronicities clearly. And you can follow the crumb trail that spirit is trying to show, you know, the two of you into that 10 of cups, that ultimate wish fulfillment, that serendipitous event. You know, it's like the clouds part ways, the sunshine comes in, and oh, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. It's been a hell of a storm, let me tell you. I can see that. Yeah, and everything else falls away. It's like break up with people, friends, lovers, certain family members, toxic people, toxic ways of thinking, outdated, limited beliefs, all of that. Break up with people that, you know, are only thinking of affairs or having affairs on you, treating you like shit, projecting onto you, you know, stuff like that. It's like, I don't feel we are good together. I can't do this anymore. And that's exactly what I see here. Somebody just, they understood. Yeah, and there's the dreams. I love meeting you here. I can feel how connected we really are. All right. Yeah, getting away from these energy vampires. All right, that's a challenge. Getting in tune with nature to understand how connected both of you are really to the spirit realm with shaman, mystic healer, and prophet. Understanding your downloads, your foresight, enjoying the outdoors and connecting with all forms of life helps nurture your soul. Yeah, genuine. Great friend or mentor, someone reliable and sensible, gives sound advice. Okay, you could see each other in that way. Yeah, somebody went through it. Okay, with confrontation and affair. At odds, someone's not happy about the change and growth that is taking place within you, within this person. And, you know, these are all types of people that you thought maybe perhaps you were always going to connect to or speak to, and then you realize those people are trying to betray you, or they secretly are hating on you, or they become obsessed with you, or, you know, they're a naysayer, they're not amounting to anything, or they don't like taking accountability for their actions, you know, stuff like that. Okay, this is beautiful. Now, let's get some of these. Let's get some of these. Yeah. Visitation and admiration. This is somebody that really, truly admires you. And they want to come see you. Okay? It's like, wow, you know, somebody had a major breakthrough here, I feel. They see clearly. Some of them could still be in the process of that. But I really do feel, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles with the Hermit, and somebody's going through a glow up, and with their healing. So they're at the stage of healing. And from whatever, you know, situation here with spiritual warfare. And the feminine is, you know, you're the one that makes the home like grounded, solid, right? You turn a house into the home. And that is also true within yourself, whether you're male or female. Your feminine aspect turns your temple into home, your sanctuary, your peace. But you have to tap into that feminine energy that is a part of all of us. Okay? If not, it's just faulty foundations being built that can be demolished at any time. It never leads to long-term potential. Alright. Divinely protected. This connection is divinely protected. And someone is going to be joining you right there on the right path. All the angels are there. Happy. Cheering you guys on. Yeah, toxic. Somebody had to surpass their toxicity. Or toxic people. Alright, they're self-reflecting here. Somebody could wear, I don't remember what, these shirts are actually expensive. They have holes in them, and they look like rags, but it's like an expensive clothing line. Somebody could wear those here. Boss man, road trip. So this boss man may be taking a road trip or wanting to. So this could be somebody that lives in the same state, but maybe it's a few hours away. Divine masculine. First date in vacation. I haven't seen a twin flame reading this good in a while. I mean, damn. Understanding the assignment. I mean, clarity just taking place. Yeah, they want to talk to you about maybe some misunderstandings. Or this could be a karmic that created spiritual warfare, you know, trying to warp their mind. So, I don't know. But I feel like they want to talk to you about something. Okay? So I do definitely feel a conversation is pending. Okay, so this is them looking at the person they were with. Okay, with hidden love, mutual attraction, and unspoken feelings due to other circumstances. So this is who came into their life. This is the karmic. They were not who they appeared to be. And someone really had to see this person for who they really were. And that might have been tough for them, because that was a hard lesson here. And this could have been you or them. Male or female. We have business proposal. Okay. So they may be taking care of business here. Maybe they got a business proposal and they need to go towards, they need to take a road trip. Or maybe this is somebody that wants to work with you. So that can go either way. They're taking care of business. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. Taking care of business every day. And yeah, divine masculine, research mode, work mode. I feel like they're maybe even seeing where you guys can go with vacation and first date. Okay? This may be somebody that's going to be booking a hotel and maybe calling you and saying, hey, I'm in your town, or getting into your DMs and telling you something. Okay? They are thinking about that. They may be looking at you online here. Or you could be watching them, you know, take it how it resonates. Missing you, communication with unexpected blessings, divine feminine. Okay, somebody is, yeah, there's somebody here that this person is crossing paths with missing you, envy, and crossing paths. I'm telling you, there is a karmic here that could be trying to convince them or trying to purposely place themselves like where they know they hang out or at their place of business or something like that, maybe even at their own house. But they're focused on communication, unexpected blessings, and divine feminine. Now this could be somebody around you, divine feminine, that's missing you, wanting to talk to you because you were an unexpected blessing in their life. But this is somebody that secretly envies you, and you're going to be crossing paths with somebody here. I feel this is somebody else. Yeah. This is a distorted masculine that thinks they can get you back. And they want to court you again. This is somebody that thinks they can get you back. They want to propose to you. This is somebody trying to like maybe love bomb you and like get you in this marriage. Okay, so they're getting poor advice. It says good advice. Somebody's getting bad advice from somebody here. Meeting up. So it's like, oh, why don't you go and meet up with them, and distorted masculine energy and courtship. This is somebody that's missing you, that wants to communicate with you. There's a different energy here because you were an unexpected blessing in their life. It's like they're seeing your worth because you see it in yourself, but this person secretly envies you. And remember, we have money, blessings, winnings, and success here. All of a sudden, somebody wants to cross paths with you. So be careful with that. Yeah, you. Mm-hmm. Definitely. All right, so we're not gonna get into that. Okay. Let's talk about this divine masculine. What they would like to say to you. I'm being told to use another deck first. Okay, so let's do that. Being pulled, being pulled. Because I do feel like this may be a twin flame connection that never really truly came to be, and now it's the time for it. Because it's hidden love. It was never expressed, or you two never really spoke about it. So let's see. And these are so this is a connection. It's a hard pill to swallow, because imagine you're just dreaming about somebody, you're having these 5D experiences, maybe you cross paths once, or somebody's watching you online, you're watching them, and that's how you came to know each other. Or and all of a sudden somebody's like, you both are having these experiences, and it's like, what the hell, what is this? And this is not an experience like you would have with a karmic. This is very different. So somebody must have been beside themselves in disbelief. That's why I feel like this took a long, long time. So let's see what else here. We're just going to get some messages, and that's it. Tell me about this divine masculine. What would he like to say on this first date vacation? I'm going to love you like you've never been loved before. Okay, well, there it is. There it is. Divine masculine, perfect match. Open, willing, and able. They're coming to you open, willing, and able. Beautiful. Okay, after this period of healing and glow up that they're currently in with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit, this is a keeper. I'm going to spoil the shit out of you. Yeah, all of a sudden, here they are. Okay, with vacation and road trip and first date. So you may not be expecting this person's call, visitation. I feel like this is somebody that maybe knows what town you live in, so maybe they're a few hours away with road trip here, or this is a road trip for business, and vacation here could be a plane trip away. Take it how it resonates. I don't know. So what else here? Astral projecting towards each other. Yep. So definitely having experiences here. And your energy makes me tingle when I dream of you. So yeah, with astral projection, yeah. So you guys feel the energy here between you. And that's that high vibrational, like, tingly feeling you get around this person in the dream state. It's like, it's hard to explain. You can't, it's like you can't experience this on a three-dimensional space. But when you experience it in a five-dimensional space, it's like so intense, so heightened. And it feels really good. It feels really good. What else? I undress you with my eyes, and you bring a smile to my face. Okay, what else back there? I'm not interested in anyone else but you, and this is a kindred spirit connection. Okay, I'm completely smitten with, I want to know what it feels like to be with you. So this is not someone that you've been with or have made love to. Okay, they may fear rejection, but, you know, I think that's a fear from anyone. Okay, they may not know what you're up to here, or you may not know what this person is up to, or, you know, take it how it resonates. Alright, let's get some other cards here, and we'll be done with it. Ah, it fell. Let me see. Surprise! Okay. I'm planning to surprise you soon with the gift from the heart. Get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. The gift could come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. So we did have dreams there, and we do have a physical visitation. We do have, I'm going to spoil the shit out of you, here as well. So this may be someone that wants to bring you something special, or they will at some point. That they're going to give you some sort of hint in the dream state that they're coming towards you. Okay, so you're going to have some sort of telepathic experience here soon with this person, especially because they're healing and they're in hermit mode, so they are in that space of maybe trying to connect with you more. So you will know when this person is prepared to come towards you. They will connect with you in the dream state. Yeah, we have spark. My love for you is written in the star. We have the spark between us which is undeniable and visible to everyone around us. You are the miracle that dropped into my life and lit me from within. Look up at the stars tonight and know, that I am under the same sky thinking about you. We are destined to be together for many lifetimes. We don't need to rush this love. Our love is eternal. There you go. Yeah, again, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. You go with the flow when it comes to this connection. There is no need to rush. It's all about enjoying the presence of each other, the energy, and communicating, having fun, like that kindred spirits that you are. It connects to your inner child, your innocence. Just enjoy the flow of it all. One thing is that karmics, this differs in a huge way from a karmic relationship, aside from it being a twin flame, is that when you're with a karmic, it feels very like, okay, this connection is supposed to go like this, like that, and like this. Like, okay, we're together, and somebody tries to control or possess you, or they're arguing about something that really is insignificant. They're very unforgiving when you do something that they expect you to do a different way, or you reacted to something and they all of a sudden they got, butthurt about it, and all they want to do is argue all day about it. Or it's like they treat you like you're already in this like 20-year relationship, tired of each other, and okay, my role is this, your role is that, And all of a sudden you're like, what happened to like you and I connecting, mind to mind, heart to heart, soul to soul? What happened to the joy of the presence in each other, of just allowing each other to establish that friendship, to have fun together, to be more lighthearted in where we stand? What happened to that? It's almost like it's this outdated traditional thing playing out, these cycles with these karmics, that is so, it's very overrated, but it's like you can tell that it comes from an outdated way of being. It doesn't come from like a person that understands their true authenticity. An ascended connection is really more about being freed of anything that compartmentalizes you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And when that is met with someone else, wow, that has to be like freeing, and just so just allowing yourselves to enjoy it every day as it comes. That's the beauty. All right, so let's see here. No expectations, because you understand each other in this awakened state, because you understand yourself. Time apart, and that's what's been happening here, obviously. Okay, this time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. I need to retreat a bit until I get over what is bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I am protecting you from my dark shadow side. Yes, they are transmuting, they are, ascending, they are healing. Okay, so they have respect for you, and they don't want to, they want to come to you when they're balanced. When this becomes something that is sustainable for them, that they can trust themselves being with you, because they don't want to disappoint you. And that is actually a very admirable quality, I have to say, because they're not here to mess with your heart. They're trying to come to you when they know they're coming to you like the person they see you deserve. That's beautiful. All right, let's get one more. We have mission and faith. So we got two more. It says, together, we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together, and I am determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacles if we work as a team. And for this, we must have faith, right? I have faith and hope in our connection and on us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and have faith on God that they will find the way for us. And yes, this connection is also bigger than the two of you, and then the love that is shared here. Because essentially it is here as a representation, as the inspiration, as the muse, for other people to understand what coming into their own means for them. It's not just for the individual, but it's also for the world, for other people. So everyone around you witnesses this. And yes, there's a lot of haters, but at the same time, some people are going to want to know the formula. Like, how do you get to this place in your life where everything just seems abundant and abundantly clear? Yeah, it's not pretty. The process is not pretty, but like I said, the rewards, beautiful. So you have a higher purpose. You work for the Most High, and your mission in this age of Aquarius is to help others heal and awaken simply by being you. And together, it's even more powerful. And of course, the demons, whew, they don't like this. You create waves of major change. You bring chaos and order. Because essentially you're here to help people surpass their own outdated, limited beliefs, self-limiting beliefs, and conditional patterns that has been placed on them by society or, family, friends, whatever, that they cling on. And they don't need to be looking for no savior, because source lives within them. And yeah, that's part of the purpose. So, alright guys, on that note, I think we're done here. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates with this reading. Okay, I know a lot of you will be in the comments talking about, I'm not taking that, Then, they're if you resonate with this or not. 1555 on the clock. So, those of you who understand, understand. Okay? And nothing else really matters. Alright, thank you for watching Sunday Vibes, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace.